camp.
That frame 1 Krabby Patty on a Wednesday, guys. Thank you so much for a 99 bits, Wolf. I appreciate it. Dirt Dog, Wolf, Gaddy, good to see y'all. Welcome back to Advance Wars Reboot Camp. I have words. I have very, very strong words, but before we do anything... Okay, so like... Oh shit, I didn't mean to cancel out of that. Okay, so... I went to do the challenge campaign, which, by the way, you buy that literally here. I bought it earlier. It only costed 2 gold. And Hachi made the same joke again. So, okay, time for you to actually buy it this time. Just kidding. Anyway, so he made us spend 2 gold to buy it, which, alright, sure, whatever. As you can see, I went in to do the challenge campaign for a little bit because that is required to get the 3 exclusive challenge campaign maps, and I did unlock them. But oh boy, do I have strong words about one specific map in the challenge campaign. Give me the extra pieces. All right, so we got some extra pieces for the map builder, which is cool. We can buy Sturm now.
Good choice.
That's cool. And we can also buy Hachi for War Room versus an online mode. Yay.
It's yours. Go and take a bath.
Thank you, Hachi. Sturm has enlisted! Because he has no soul. I mean, he has no body. He's all soul. So all we had to do is shove him into a robot body. Or maybe we cloned him like Evil Andy. Either way works. And we got Hachi! I assume he's considered part of Orange Star, right? Correct me if I'm wrong about that. Give me a quick sec, guys. I'm going to get a quick drink of water, and then I'll adjust my mic. Hachi is indeed considered part of Orange Star. Okay. You know what? I'm kind of curious. So, like, I'm just going to select a random map. I'm going to select Advance... I don't know. Does Hachi show up in Advance Wars 1? He does not. Okay. So, if we go into Advance Wars 2, and we select this, let's actually see what Hachi's deal is. Hachi! Rumored to be Orange Star's former chief. He's closing up shop to relive his glory days on the battlefield once more.
Good choice.
So we're just going to take a quick peek at Hachi to see what he's actually like. Oh my god, what is this music? Is this the shop music? Oh my god. Hachi's music is just the shop music. Beach launch here intensifies. Just vibing out, fam. Hachi, rumored to be Orange Star's former chief. He's closing up shop to relive his glory days on the battlefield once more. The play units are at 10% discount with no penalty to firepower or defense. So he's kind of like Colin in that regard. Okay, so basically he's a better Colin in terms of basic skills. He likes tea, but heck medicine. My serial power is barter. I receive 50% off deployment costs with no penalty to firepower or defense. All of my units gain plus 10 to defense. Well, I mean... that's really dang cheap. I can basically make whatever I want at that point. And wow, the meters are really small too. Yo, Private Butter, we're just showing off Hachi at the moment. He's only available in multiplayer in the War Room, but still. Super CO Power, Merchant Union. discounts 50% off deployment costs with no firepower or defense penalty and can deploy to any city under... Under any city? I can deploy in cities? What? This is the power of unionizing. Okay. And you get a +10 to defense. Okay. I kind of want to see what Hachi's animation is like, so let's actually do this really quick, all right? I don't know if we're going to be able to get it really quick, but I'll try my best. Okay, well, Hachi's a little ridiculous in terms of money at the moment, I gotta say. We can even make a tank right now if we wanted, but I'll make an APC instead. Yeah, but I'm just going to do this really quick, just because I want to see the animation for Hachi. Let's see now. We can make a tank now, which is ridiculous to think about. We will laugh, it's even slower temple song. Yeah, I gotta listen to a song too. The only downside Hachi is that he gets no firepower bonuses at all. Yeah, he's mostly about swarming, which is actually pretty good, honestly. Like, I always feel like one of the bigger issues I have with Advance Wars, like, it's not really a fault of Advance Wars, but more so the fact that, I mean, it kind of is a fault of Advance Wars. It's like, it's hard to maintain your units in this game, that is to say. Anti-air or... Yeah, sure, let's move you over here and move the artillery. I'm trying to blow through this as quickly as I can, like I said. I just really want to see the animation. Oh my god, we have so much money saved up, we can just casually make another tank. Okay. Definitely further along than what Andy's having right now. That does absolutely nothing, so we'll just pause here. That's fine. Oh my god! I can make a medium tank for 14,000! That's like Colin levels, guys. It's also really interesting too because Hachi is extraordinarily cheap. Yeah, I still have combat animations turned off. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I don't want... I just want to get through this quickly so we can see Hachi's power. So, yeah, we're just not getting anything. Maybe I should make some more, maybe I should make some more infantry for Andy to go kill us with. Oh no, that's quite a bit of damage. Hopefully that'll give us a CO power. No, not yet. Oh my god, this is going to take a while. Honestly, at this rate, I feel like Andy's going to get his CO power before we do. Unless I decide to spam infantry just for the heck of it. Which I totally can. They're only 900 each. I know Colin is only 800 each, but still.
Time for a tune-up.
Yeah, I figured Andy was going to get it before we do.
Hyper repair.
But yeah, it seems like Hachi's only available for Advance Wars too, so we don't really... So I imagine like he originated in Advance Wars 2. He just happened to show up early in this game because, you know, it's a remake and all that. My god, we still do not have access to his skill. Freaking lord. Okay. Can't blow that up yet. That's fine. Yeah, I think I should start making less tanks and more infantry just so we can get them blown up. What a sentence. Let's get more soldiers killed, guys. You might end up winning inadvertently if you keep aggressively poking him. I mean, I have to aggressively go on him or he's not going to do anything. Okay, there, we got the first level of the CO power, but I'm gonna wait until I get the second one because I really am curious to see me being able to build on a city. You're wiping out his forces much faster. Yeah. Also, I didn't even realize it was actually a shortcut over here. I thought it was only through the bridges on the right. Yeah, well. Oh my god! I can make a Neo tank! I just want to show off freaking Hachi's abilities. Jeez freaking crap, game. I'm not even trying to win the map. I'm mostly just trying to get myself, get to the CO power, and then we can see what it's like. Okay, we just need a tiny bit more, so, a little bit more. Just a teensy little bit. Just a teeny weeny. Itsy beatsy. Teeny weeny, polka dotted bikini. There we go. Okay, let's see what this is like.
Woo!
This brings back memories.
Memories! Sergeant Union!
Oh my god, freaking Abacus. Oh my... Yeah! Sale! We're having a sale! Oh my god, it's Beach Rock. Surfing USA, da 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 da, Surfing USA. Yep, you can totally build on these. Oh my god, That's a Neo tank that costs 11,000. Oh. 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 Well, I had my fun. Delete? What? What do you mean delete? What is delete? Oh, this is probably part of map builder. You can't do it here. Okay, I assume that, yeah, delete's probably part of map building. Oh no, we lost! You sure did great, Andy! Mm-hmm. Oh my god, the freaking beach launcher music intensifies, but it's Monsieur Liu. I don't know what that term means, unfortunately. I'm not very music savvy, as it were. Anyway, now then, for the actual main thing that I want to show off tonight. Okay, so I went into challenge mode, and I did the first 3 maps. And after you could... Okay, so, hang on. Let me pull up the actual information I need to show off really quick. Hang on a second. Okay, so normally mission 1 would be the cleanup mission, which you play as Andy against Flak, but instead you're forced to do border skirmish first, which is actually normally mission 2. And you get to play as Sammy here. For mission 2 in this, you get Orange Dawn, which is normally mission 3. And for mission 3, Andy's time, which is normally mission 6, is now mission 3. And they moved, and because of that, instead of Flak Attack, which is normally mission 4, where you get the normal laboratory map, the laboratory map gets moved over here. And if you complete it here, which is up on the northern part of the map, you get the mission 7 lab map, which is all fine and dandy. I thought, oh, that's easy. You know what? Let me unlock Neo Tanks before I do the exclusive challenge campaign. Guys, I need to have words about this mission. Okay, so you think this is really basic? Oh, test of time, whatever. This was a time-based mission, but it wasn't too bad in the original version. How much worse can this be? Sure, you have to fight Flak, and you're playing as Andy, and I got an A rank, but it's fine. What's the big deal? Okay, so I need to have words about this one specific mission. We're not going to do the mission, but I want to talk about it. So, mission 7. So, basically, what they did differently, is that, one, there's like a whole bunch of stuff hidden here. And like, that's fine. This was also a Fog of War map in the original game. That's fine. However, they gave Flak so many more units. And for some reason, they put a fucking battleship in the middle of a lake. I don't know how they got a battleship in the middle of a lake. I'm just assuming Flak had it mailed ordered. I don't freaking know. Anyway, so I have to deal with these two garbage over here. So you're forced to use your medium tank to immediately knock out the rockets. But that's not the issue. There's a billion units over here that will kill you. And there's a billion units up here that will kill you. And you only have 7 days. 7 days is not enough to do anything. And you know what? That's not too bad. And normally that wouldn't be too bad because it's like, oh, it's okay. I'll just brute force my way through. I have a bunch of ranged units I can make use of. What's the worst that can happen? So, here's the issue. Remember Flak? Remember how he has a special skill that is completely random? So, Flak's units may randomly strike with a modifier to firepower between reducing his firepower by 10 or increasing it by 15. Because of how easy it is to kill units in this map, you will immediately build up Barbaric Blow, which can make the modifier go to plus 80 or minus 30 at random. This map cannot be beaten normally. It is pure RNG on whether or not Flak will kill all your units before you can capture the base in 7 days. It honestly wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the timer. If we didn't have the timer, you can deal with the RNG of getting blown up. But because of the fact that there's a timer, and the fact that you have too many... Okay, I'm going to say this. There are so many units here, it's literally impossible to just rout the enemy. You cannot just rout the enemy. You have to capture the lab. You have to capture the lab. And the only way to do that is having full health mechs or infantry. But because there are so many range units, there's also a hidden rocket right here that you have to get rid of because the rockets will blow up any infantry that tries to capture the lab. You have no time, and you also have to deal with the RNG of Flak blowing up all your units along the way. It took me 2 hours. It took me 2 hours on my own time just to be able to do this because of how much RNG is involved in order to avoid Flak from killing all your units. You just had to get lucky. This map is pure RNG. I could not believe it. I even looked up guides. I looked up guides, and every single one of them said, do not rely on their guides too hard because it depends on RNG. You can do the same strats as them, but you might get unlucky. I hate this. I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. Actually, one of the worst maps in the game. Actually, one of the worst maps in the entire game, entirely because of RNG. I hate this map. I'm just really, really glad that the last 3 maps do not involve Flak whatsoever. Anyway. Mission 4, Mountain Ops. One of the exclusive challenge mode maps. You play as Sammy versus Lash. Briefing. Cross the mountains. Lash's laboratory is there in the distance. We gotta destroy it. The Black Hole HQ is located in those mountains, isn't it?
Yes.
That's correct. It seems that Lash is working on another destructive device. So we need to launch an assault, capture the HQ, and shut her down. If all goes well, we might get some intel on Black Hole's forces, too. Being able to move in the mountains is key to making this work.
Yep.
Which is why you chose me for this mission. I understand. We have reports of a black cannon and missile silos in the mountains, too. This isn't going to be a walk in the park, Sammy. Be careful. I will. You can count on me.
Commander Lash!
We have reports that that orange star is closing in on our position. What? Oh, thinking. Whoa, what would you like us to do? Just go engage them or whatever, sheesh. This isn't Fire Emblem. Engage them or whatever? Are you still talking? I'm a little busy here researching my latest invention. Figure it out. Once this is finished, I'll bathe all of Hornstar in a sea of fire. Well, Commander Lash, I'm not sure we can do this on our own. Big surprise there. Where does Sturm even find useless goons like you? Fine, come on, let's get this over with. One sec, guys, I'm going to take a quick drink. All right, I kind of remember this map. It's literally a zigzag map. Oh boy, how do we want to handle this? I'm guessing we're going to have to spam infantry and mechs, right? At the very least, we can get to this missile silo really quick and capture the city and blow things up from there. Kind of sucks that she gets to start off with one extra base compared to us, though. Ah, well. At the very least, we'll be able to capture cities faster than she can. Definitely am going to need an APC, as well as a... Yeah, let's get an APC going, and let's get another infantry going. Oh yeah, another quick warning about this. Because this is a challenge map, I can't reset turns. In other words, if I make a mistake, I'm going to have to live with it. Either that or just give up immediately, which thankfully these maps are short enough that I don't have to worry about that. Right, mountain movement. Even with infantry, it's still a pain in the ass. All right, this is fine. Okay, how do we want to go from here? We definitely want to capture as many of these bases as we can. Ugh. I feel like we're going to need some mech units too, so let's grab a few mech units while we also build another APC. The mech units aren't going to do much against any of Lash's forces, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll be able to... Oh my god, okay, that's fine, that's fine! This is no issue whatsoever. I see no issues, you guys are issues. And even if I drop it here, I won't be able to get over that base in time. That's frustrating. But yeah, hopefully the mech units should be able to take out any recon units or anything like that. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is really a battle of who can get to the bases in time. Yeah, those guys are already making their way over to capture that silo, and I don't like that. I wonder if it's actually faster to not cross over the mountains. It might be faster to just walk this way, I think. Okay, if we can capture that base, we can make some artillery that can hopefully blow up some stuff that gets along the way there. I'm gonna finish capturing this city, though. Mostly because my logic is we're going to need as much money as we can. We're going to need a little bit. I know Sammy is overall better with her mechs and infantry, which, oh my god, did they actually make a map for Sammy that actually works? Oh my god. Guys, we finally found the fabled Sammy map that's actually beneficial to her. Rosalie and I score 1+2. Yo, Monsieur Capu, how's it going? Yeah, I saw the Mario Kart DLC. Looks cool. Unfortunately, those were all maps I was anticipating because those were all Mario Kart Tour maps. I'm just a little sad that we didn't get GameCube Double Dash. I'm a little upset we didn't get Double Dash's Rainbow Road. That's the one I really wanted personally. Rosalina's Ice World was completely unexpected. Was it? I thought that was confirmed. I stand corrected then if that's the case. Okay, let's see now. I don't think we need any more APCs. So let's make some mech units, yeah. Like, Sammy at the end of the day is best with her mech spam anyway. You forgot that Rosalina's Ice World existed, so it was a nice surprise. I remember it existed, I just didn't think that they would... I just didn't think that they'd break... What am I trying to say here? I just was kind of a little surprised that they... Why am I? You know what? I'm not actually surprised at all. What the hell am I talking about? I think what I was trying to say is, like, it's kind of a bland map as it is. There's really not a whole lot to say about it, frankly. I'm surprised there's not more Rosalina maps in general, though, I gotta say. Do I want to spam out some more mechs? I do have the spare cash to go for. Sure, why not more mech spam, just because we can. They're also adding 18 new Meek outfits. Yeah! That one surprised me. I didn't think that they would actually make a whole bunch of me outfits. 17 and 1 for the Daisy amiibo. And a sound test. Nice. I'm actually really happy about the sound test because Mario Kart 8 has some fantastic music. That being said, though, it's a little silly when you think about it because it's also like, oh, hey, you want... Ooh, what do I want to do here? Do I want to prevent you from capturing more? I could fire the missile silo, but I think I will actually hold off for a bit. But yeah, so it's like... do we know what other costumes they have besides this set, like the one Daisy outfit? Like what kind of outfits they have planned to show off? Oh, so Biker Pauline. Okay, Biker Pauline is an aesthetic, and I am living for it. We got a good chunk of them from images. Nice. Weird that wasn't a sound test until now. Yeah, that's mostly just Nintendo being stupid because it's like, oh, we can't have you have music on YouTube, but you can listen to the music via the games themselves. And I'm like, just put them on Spotify, Nintendo, please. Or hell, just release them on YouTube. You will get millions of views if you just upload your stupid songs on YouTube. Just do it. I swear to God, I don't understand Nintendo's issues with music. Her other direct combat units suffer -10, but her ranged units don't suffer. I just noticed a loophole for Sammy. I'm surprised I didn't notice it sooner. Or release physical soundtracks? They do release physical soundtracks. They don't hold enough. Do you know how much like music takes up in terms of data space? Either that or Apple Music. Apple Music is also an option, I guess. I don't know. I just want them on YouTube for convenience. Honestly, the Peachette biker outfit's actually really good too, not gonna lie. Oh my God! I didn't think we were so far close that the Black Cannon can reach us already. Yeah, lo and behold, we were literally exactly there. Well, thankfully, Sammy doesn't have to worry about being half health when she does that. Mother truckin'. Ooh, okay, how do we want to go about this? We probably should try to knock out that guy in the south over there as we move you over here. Drop the APC over here. A lot of our routes are a little cut off at the moment, which is a little frustrating, but it's fine. Okay, what do we want to make here? I could make another artillery, or we could make some more mech units. Let's make a few more mech units. And I could also... You know what? I don't think I want to let this guy get away with capturing this base here. So we're actually going to blow him up and slow him down. There we go. So he won't be able to capture that next turn. So that's actually going to be real useful. And we can drop this mech unit over here and hopefully take out this guy next turn. And hopefully the AI will be stupid and attack the APCs. Thank God it was. Man, I sure do love Lash having so much extra defense. Fantastic. There's nothing wrong here. I see no issues. Oh wait, sorry. She doesn't get defense until she activates her prime tactics. Never mind. All right, let's clear you guys out. Hello, physical media enjoyer here. Don't get me wrong, I love physical media as well. Like, I wouldn't be buying multiple physical media if that wasn't the case. Physical games if that was the case. I'm just saying when it comes to music, it's much more convenient to be able to just listen to it on YouTube, just as long as they don't take it down. Which, honestly, considering Nintendo, I wouldn't be surprised if they did do that later anyway. And silly, no one uses CDs anymore? Oh yeah, we should do the thing like for Xenoblade Chronicles X, where you get a USB stick that could potentially harm your computer. I see no issues with that. My God, you're on top of that. Are you kidding me? Ugh. This is a bad situation. I can't exactly attack you because you'll just wipe me out the moment I do. Well, in the meanwhile, let's make... Do I want to make some rockets? Eh, we got the spare cash. Screw it. Let's make some rockets. And we'll drop off this mech over here. Ah, we got so many mechs. Might as well, like, go for it just so we can soften you up. Yay! I just also have to make sure my mech units are properly stocked up, too. If they lose out on their ammo, it's going to really suck for us. Hopefully he's staying inside the bay. Nope, full health recon is way too strong. You put all your music on your Android-based Walkman? Yeah, that's fine. Music CDs are neat, but not ideal. That's why Sonic Frontier's first soundtrack is 6 CDs. That's what I'm saying. Like, having CDs is nice in case, like, you know, digital media somehow is lost. But at the same time, it's like... really hard to actually make good use of that media. Ah, heck. Well, that won't work anymore with 1 HP. Oh, well. It's just really hard to really make good use of physical media. I find in this day and age because of how much stuff is how much data is being taken up nowadays, because apparently no one understands the idea of compression. Oh boy, this is going to take a few turns. That's fine. What is my goal again? Do I have to just like capture their base, or do I destroy the Black Cannon?
Good luck.
Capture HQ. Okay, capture HQ or routes. That's fine, I think. If digital distribution is going to be such a main focus going forward, I'd better scale price for external storage to compensate. Yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, technology is progressing at a rate that progressing at a rate that a lot of capitalism is not able to keep up with. And by capitalism, I mean, oh, hey, let's maintain how expensive these things are, even though, you know, digital media started slowly becoming more of a requirement. It's extremely frustrating. SSDs are getting cheaper as of late. Yeah, that's true. Yo, Garamaster27. Really appreciate the follow. All around, it's just not consumer friendly at all. It freaking sucks. This is the main concern you have with AI. People are already figuring out how to make money with it, but there's no ethical standards. Yeah, like that's the issue. Technology, once again, is progressing so fast that the law and society is not keeping up with it, which is really frustrating. Oof. How do I want to handle this? I gotta put my APCs here, and hopefully that should slow them down enough. I need to capture this base soon. This is becoming a problem. We got the city. The base here is the bigger issue. Woo! Slow-moving rockets! Let's go! Okay, we're going to meet some mech units. I've been saving up all this cash for a reason. I hope this is enough. I wasn't counting. You know what? That should be enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're definitely a better position than Lash is at the moment, so that's actually really good for us. I really want to move you. Yeah, I'll move you behind the mountains over here just for safety. I could make more. I do have plenty of cash to start making more, but screw it, why not? I'll just make a few mech units, just in case. You never know. I generally don't like making more mech units from a distance like that, but at least they can hopefully catch up sooner than later. Okay, for 4 HP, I theoretically should be able to capture this regardless. At least the way Sammy works, if I recall correctly, or do I need to be at least 5 HP? I always forget. Of course you birth 3! Freaking jerk. I freaking hate tanks so much. Okay, let's experiment. Can I capture? I do. Cool. So we got a base now. Let's go try to knock you out. Unfortunately, these artillery won't be able to do much. Definitely capture this city. But following that, what do I even do here? I guess fire upon the tank since we have the damage for it. Kind of sucks that man, you know what I really want right now? I want to build up Sammy's super CO power and instantly capture Lash's base so we can stop having to worry about her bursting through with the rest of this garbage over here. Okay, thankfully, no, I'm still going to get hit by artillery. It is what it is. I just need to get rid of these, I do need to get rid of these mech units before they cause any more issues for me, though. Okay, I think we're well fortified up north, so we don't really have to worry about things too hard here. But I will need to make more mech units as the time moves on. Yeah, honestly, I have so much cash, I might as well just spam as many mech units as I can. I'm just really thankful that this is an early map, so it's actually fairly quick to get through, even if I have to reset it. I will have to turn off the animations if we have to reset, though, just so we can hopefully get through these 3 maps sooner than later. Okay, after losing all those mech units, I theoretically should be able to get a CO power out of this. But I don't really need firepower right now. I kind of just want to save my money to be able to capture the enemy base. So we'll worry about that as that comes. I swear you did that on purpose, game. Okay, is it worth trying to make anything else here? 1 artillery and 1 rockets is all I really need. If anything, I might need an APC. Or I can just spam mechs. Mech spam, APC. Mech spam, APC. Mech spam, APC. Decisions. I'll go for mech spam down here. But, decisions. We do need to get rid of those tanks down there, so we probably should start moving these upward a bit. We kind of are lacking a little offense force up at top, so I'll make 1 mech over there and 1 ABC over here. Yeah, that should work. Would I be able to do any damage to this tank, even if it's only 3 HP? I know it's an infantry. You know what, screw it, 3 HP. We're on the mountain, so they thankfully can't knock us out that way. I'm gonna have this mech only move over here just so they can keep an eye on things, just in case something bad happens. I'm gonna move this artillery over here so we can blow up anything that tries to retreat over to the city. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I'm just really glad that range units still aren't... Wait a second. Man, it's actually really interesting to me that... Of course you move! You move because you don't want to get shot at, but of course you get shot at immediately, jerk. Lash is so rude, even if she is cute. This really is turning into a real military-grade game. Actually, no, it's turning into a shooter. Look, everybody's wielding the rocket launcher from Halo. Ah, crap, I'm out of... Of course I'm all out of ammo here. Fantastic. Ah, whatever, I'll just keep the artillery up there just in case anybody tries to retreat on us. It's fine. Okay, what do we want to make here? More mech units. Even if they're slow, they're still pretty strong. Oof. I say that, but I also forget that Lash always gets her plus 10 bonus off of stars. It's fine. Man, it's actually really surprising me that we actually have a pretty decent map for Sammy for once. I'm so happy, guys. You have no idea. Like, we've been waiting the entirety of 2 different games, remakes of games, in order to finally get a map that Sammy's actually good on. Great, and Latch has her CO power. I doubt she'll use it, though. Losing out on our tank there, on our city there, but it's fine. She got control of that city, but it's fine. Slowly but surely, once we get our CO power, all we gotta do is invade. Invade of the tiny little men with bazookas. Surprise, we were actually playing Small Soldiers. Anybody remember that movie? Am I old for saying, do you guys remember Small Soldiers? Because I feel old when I say that. Okay, I'll let you hop in here, and then we can drop you off next to the forest area so you can have a little bit of defense. You can march forward into the forest, you can march into the mountains, and we'll Ooh, do I really want to move that far? I'm in no rush with my rockets, it's fine. More mech units for the mech girl. So, out of curiosity, why are they called mech units? Are they like... Are they literally mechanical, or are they like... I legitimately have no idea what they're supposed to be a reference to. Also, I may or may not sacrifice those units on purpose in order to build up more CO power. I'm a good commanding officer. I send my units to their deaths in order to boost up my CO power. That is not healthy. I'm just really glad they can't reach the artillery, so the artillery gets free reign. Yeah, I probably should have made more mech units earlier. That's entirely on me, but I don't think we're going to lose or anything like that. I just think it's just going to be really, really annoying. I gotta say, though, as much as I love Advance Wars, man, I really hope that when we get a new Advance Wars game, they get a few of the weird kinks from the early games ironed out, because a lot of the issues I find are mostly just archaic issues of the time. Like, they're still really good games, don't get me wrong. It's just, there's some archaic old school game design that are still in this game that they could have easily resolved. Like, say, be able to go back on a turn thing to a specific previous turn instead of resetting an entire turn. At least for the main campaign, that is to say. Like, I think the game probably is a lot better in, like, say, I think the game probably would be a lot better in, I'm sure the game would be a lot more fun in multiplayer and stuff like that, but like being able to refine the single player experience would be really nice, honestly. Oh, please knock this out. Can I get a high damage range? Game, do you want to be kind and high damage range for me? Let's go! Screw your guide. I was trying to invade my base. Get out of here, Lash. That being said, though, did I accidentally give Lash her Super CEO power? Heck. This is fine. This is not an issue. You're the issue. I have no issues. More mech spam. I probably could make an APC, though. I think whoever develops the next game will know better than hold on to game design points early too. Well, I mean, to be fair, the main reason they didn't change it is because they wanted to stay true to the fans of the original Advance Wars. Which is fine. Don't get me wrong. Again, I love Advance Wars. It's just like, I wouldn't say these are too faithful remakes. I feel like there are just some design elements I don't agree with. Especially for the ones that they actually do make changes on. For example, like in Advance Wars, in Advance Wars 2, when you destroy the pipes for the lab level, like the factory levels, and the fact that in the original, it was dependent on whoever was the primary army. I understand why they changed it to whoever actually does the finishing blow, because that usually is the army that does the most damage overall. But it's also a bit of a problem, because like sometimes the army that destroys it doesn't actually see much combat, so that makes them get a really low score, which is really, really frustrating for a player trying to get high scores on the maps. I feel like if they were to change it, I think they would make it... what I want them to do instead is it grades on the overall performance on every unit. So, like, so that you can make it so that you can have multiple multiple armies able to attack without fear of, oh, it's going to ruin my score. At least that's what I'd like them to do. Decisions. What do we do here? Well, we definitely need to knock out this tank. You blinked and there are now 18 mech units. I see no issues here. You see any issue? I don't. Don't worry, here you go. We have an APC. It all balances out. 2 APCs, boom, fixed. Sure, why not? One more mech unit, just because we can. Yo, D-Bats, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're currently doing the challenge campaign for Advance Wars 2. The main reason we're doing that is because there are 3 exclusive maps, and theoretically this should be the final, stream for Advance Wars. These maps should be short enough to get through quickly. Yeah, we're only doing the ones that are exclusive to this mode, though, which thankfully all 3 of them are grouped together at the very beginning. So I was like, okay, we might as well just do them. Yeah, there are 3 exclusive maps to challenge in Advance Wars 2 specifically. They are maps 4, like they move 4, 5, and 6 to missions 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, 5. The new 4, 5, and 6 are the new challenge ones. This was also the case in the original Advance Wars 2 as well. So I was like, okay, might as well just do these really quick since they're really early in the game. The tank is probably going to be a bigger issue than the recon, so let's try to damage you. Drink and stretch. Thanks for a reminder, Wolf. You thought I was doing War Room? Nah, sorry. Like, as much as I love Advance Wars, I only do main story campaign stuff unless it's like really easy to do, what's it called? Post-game content. But unfortunately, there are so many War Room maps, I just don't have the patience to go through it on stream. I'll probably do it on my own time, but okay, let's be real. Even if I say I'll do it on my own time, I probably won't. I'm too busy enough doing other stuff as it is. Like, have I told you guys how I'm trying to do the entire living dex of every single Pokemon and form in Pokemon? Like, before the online shuts down in April, I know it's not going to affect Pokemon Bank, but knowing Nintendo, they're probably going to shut it down sooner than later. So what I'm trying to do right now is trying to make a living dex in Pokemon out of every single Pokemon. But I want to try to get all the Pokemon from their original generations. So like, you know how like so like if a Pokemon originated in Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., I have to get them there. I think the only real issues I'm going to have with is... I think the only real issue I'm going to have is... getting Feebas in Gen 3, because if you don't know how to get Feebas in Gen 3... and getting a Glameow, because I don't have Diamond and Pearl, I only have Platinum. That being said, though, I have a Glameow in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So I think what I'm going to do for that strategy is that I'm going to transfer my trade my Glameow from Heart Gold, Soul Silver into Platinum and raise it there. Like, just breed one. And hopefully, actually, no, I don't even have to say hopefully. If it falls into my parameters, it's fine. If I breed one in Platinum, I think that freaking counts, right? At least that's what I'm personally going to go for. But yeah, theoretically, I should be able to get every single form. I already got all the forms of Vivillon. Mind you, I don't have all of them in Gen 6, but you know what? It's Vivillon. I don't freaking care. Vivillon is so obnoxious to get all the forms of. I'm not even going to try to get a living... I mean, I got a living dex of all the forms already, but I'm not going to try to get them all in Gen 6. That is too ridiculous. I may be stupid and be trying to get a living dex of all the Pokemon through the original generations, but I am not crazy enough to do that. You're so happy you got all your Pavilion forms back in the day? Dude, that's awesome! Did you get them in Gen 6 or did you get them in other generations? You got every Pavilion in Gen 6. Yo, Dark, that's sick! I'm guessing that you had to do a lot of online trading then, right? Because, like, my buddy was also able to get them back during Gen 7, I think. Like, he had to, like, basically go through the entirety of, like, had to go through Reddit's posts. He had to go farming and GTS and stuff like that. It was such an awful time for him, I remember. Like, he was also kind enough to find some extra duplicates for me. Like, honestly, the hardest part was actually fighting... okay, so there are two... I think it was like... there's like 4 Pavilion forms that are exclusive to European and Japanese 3DSs. Like, one of them was Japanese exclusive, and I had no idea how I was going to get that one, but my buddy Burmside was able to find 2, so he was able to give 1 to me, so I'm really grateful for that. And, like, the alternative method for getting all the to get all the American-based ones, all I had to do was change the region on my 3DS and restart my Pokemon Y copy and capture a Scatterbug there, which works perfectly. So I was able to do that in order to get all of my American Western Pavilion forms. It was only the European and Japanese ones that were really hard to get. But thankfully, thanks to the help of Rainding and Kabil, I was able to get the last 2 remaining forms I still needed. So shoutouts to them for being MVPs, guys. You just wonder traded a ton? You wonder traded? Why didn't you just go to GTS? You could go, like, just search for Pavilion forms and get them that way. Well, not get them, but, like, search for Pavilion form, a Pavilion that way, and maybe get lucky and find one. 75% of your time was just spent wonder trading? I mean, again, fair. I'm just surprised he didn't just go for the GTS. Okay, thankfully, I don't need to go beat up the Black Cannon, so I'm just going to straight up ignore that. You weren't aiming for them, you just got them without trying? You know what? I guess a watch pot never boils and all that, so sure, get lucky off that. That's not me judging you, by the way. I'm just amazed. Oh my god, the amount of mech spam I'm doing here is completely ridiculous. I will say another concern for me is trying to get Enamorous, because if you recall correctly, I said I want to get all the forms of Pokemon, and the fact that there are 2 forms of Enamorous, and Enamorous can only be gotten in Legends Arceus, I'm going to have to play Legends Arceus again on my own time. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Both literally and not. Because, like, I love... Don't get me wrong, I do legitimately love Legends Arceus. The big issue with the Legends Arceus is just the fact that they're long games. It's a really long game. But thankfully, I don't have to worry about the eShop going down for Legends Arceus. I only have to worry about Gen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have to only worry up to... No, actually, no, I take it back. I have to worry about the first 7 generations because I also have to factor in Gen 1 and Gen 2, which I'm currently going through Gen 1 of on my own time in my 3DS. Command players have it horrible with Namorous. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we gotta knock you out here. When somebody is both enjoyable and not fun at the same time. Listen, I fucking love Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus is fantastic. That's not the issue. Again, the issue is entirely based around the fact that they're long games and I have to play them again in order to get a living dex. Also, out of curiosity, chat, like, I know from Bobapedia standards, I think, and Cerebi, people say that Legends Arceus is considered part of Gen 8. Do you guys agree with that assessment? I gotta call Legends Arceus 8.5, personally speaking. I don't know how to classify Legends Arceus as a generation. You see people who refuse to even use it competitively since you have to reset the entire game every time you want an IV reset. That's true. That being said, though, I have a question about that. Do you really need to reduce the IVs on Enamorous? Like, do you want it to have, like, 0 attack or something like that? Or, like, 0 speed? I guess getting 0 speed would be really annoying. I'll freely admit that. But that being said, though, I just assume that it's a fast enough Pokemon that you don't need to do that. Gen 10 needs a reverse bottle cap where you can reset IVs to 0. No, I completely agree. Honestly, remember Mochi and how they said that Mochi could change your stats and stuff like that? I was really hoping that Mochi in the DLC was going to affect IVs, but no, they're just EV items. Like, don't get me wrong, they're useful EV items. I'm still going to use them. The big issue with them is the fact that The big issue with them is just the fact that it doesn't affect IVs. I was really hoping that White Mochi would reset the IV, like, reduce the IVs of a Pokemon. That would be so useful. Zero attack is optimal and 0 speed if you plan to use its alt form. Got it. That makes sense. Again, they really need to figure out a reverse bottle cap situation. Like, if it wasn't for that one thing, I would actually say that it's not annoying at all in order to try to make a competitive team in Pokemon. Like, I know a lot of people like to complain about Pokemon competitive stuff and how it's so hard to raise a Pokemon. Honestly, Like, Game Freak has streamlined the need to make a competitive Pokemon so damn much. I actively have been making competitive Pokemon on my own time, and it's been just so much fun for me because of how easy it is to do. I've said this before, legitimately the only issue with it right now is just trying to get like IVs that aren't, you know, perfect IVs. Because you can buy bottle caps now. That's fucking crazy. Worst part is you can't check IVs in Legends Arceus, so the only way to check is by transferring it. Yep. 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 You so try to catch a shiny Lin in Ultra Sun. Lindea, just breed one. Just breed one in just go breed one in like Scarlet and Violet. Assuming they're available in Scarlet and Violet. You can also breed in Sword and Shield if you rather do that there. You said hatch, not catch? Okay. Yeah, why don't you just like breed it in Sword and Shield instead? You can't get Lynn's. Oh, you can't. You know what? Fine, but you can do it in Sword and Shield. Why not do it there? Unless you don't have the shiny charm, in which case, okay, fair enough. It's not available yet. Yeah, because didn't they say that the starters were all going to get there eventually? Yeah, something like that anyway. That's also a whole lot of mechs? Yeah! Sammy just happens to really like a bunch of dudes. This is her fan club. Every one of these guys here, they're just Sammy's fan club. And they're all like, yes, Commander Sammy! Whatever you want, Commander Sammy! Man, back in the day when people wanted Sammy and Smash. Good times, good times. You catching Advance Wars when it's also midnight for a change? Yeah, sorry about that. Times are, I'm not very...
Oh, so annoying.
Thank you, Lash. Yeah, honestly, I need to get some better schedule so I can actually make sure more people can watch. You like using the Isles in Sun and Moon because it's automated? I guess. But yeah, Gaddy, it's freaking a freaking miracle. There's finally a good Sammy map. Like, this one actually works well for her entirely because of the fact that there are mountains literally everywhere for her to spam mech units on. It's kind of amazing. It took us until getting to the challenge campaign, but we finally found a good Sammy map. He just hatched like 18 plus eggs a day using Pelego because he wants to spend all day hatching God knows how many eggs. I mean, why don't you just hatch like using the Masuda method? The Masuda method drops the RNG by a ton. You are using Masuda method while using... Oh! And you got shiny charm too. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I'll say this. I've barely used the Pelego in Sun and Moon, so that's why I'm not terribly familiar with it. I've only used it to get beans. Literally, the only thing I ever used the Pelego for was getting beans. You win next turn, don't you? Theoretically, assuming if I can get enough mech units into place, yeah. Since Sammy can instantly capture the base. Like, let me double check. They can also capture properties in a single turn no matter their HP. Yeah, as long as I can get my mech unit there, I should be okay, for sure. I don't know why I'm overthinking this so hard. Prior Gen 8, it was your preferred way to EV train because you just set it to whatever you need and save your game and do other stuff. Yeah. Honestly, at this rate, I'm mostly just trying to build up, like, Sammy's power score. I feel like we killed enough mech units to get it, but you never know. I definitely think we have more than enough mech units to get a good technique score, though. Come on, class. Gotta file single file and 2 straight lines. Just like the kids from Madeline. I swear to God, I feel like I'm the only person who remembers Madeline. I don't know why, but every time I think back on old childhood books I used to read, like, I always get oddly nostalgic about it. Or, you know, in waves, that too. Overthinking because of what the final campaign was like final campaign map was like in terms of its shenanigans. And the fact that you can't reset turns in this game, in the campaign, not campaign, in the challenge campaign. And of course, they're blocking my path forward. No, we're not beating this next turn. They're blocking off my pathway over here, so I can't actually get over here to HQ, so shit sucks. Wasn't Madeline the elementary kid with sudden psychic? No, yeah, that's Matilda. That was a Roald Dahl book. Madeline was about the French girl, young French orphan. Was she an orphan? Shoot, it's been so long, I don't remember if Madeline was an orphan. All I know is she got raised in, like, a boarding school and had, like, a nun teacher who was really cool. Again, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I read these books. I don't remember everything. And the only one that you remember was the one time she got appendicitis. I remember that one entirely because, like, my school librarian had a little doll of Madeline, and I was like, you know what's cool about this doll? And then she shows that the little Madeline doll actually has a scar on her side in reference to her appendicitis. I was like, oh, that's neat. I forget, are mech units capable of climbing mountains better than... Oh, yeah, apparently mech units can traverse mountains better than infantry. Good to know. And let's make an APC just because we can. I probably don't need to keep spamming these mechs, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Mostly because you never know, like, it's a challenge campaign. You never know if it'll be suddenly like, oh, surprise! Hawk suddenly shows up and unleashes a black wave on you out of freaking nowhere. Okay, bye! Send wave after wave of my own men to the killbots. You see, killbots have a kill number that they must reach before they shut down. So I send wave after wave of my own men until we hit the kill limit. We call that the Zap Brannigan maneuver. Every terrain is 2 for mechs. Noted. I'm just really glad this isn't a time-based one, because a time-based one would be so annoying. Of course you make some stuff on top of that. Oh my god, game. Come on! I have better things to do tonight, you know? I can't just spend my entire time here playing Advance Wars. I got Pokemon to catch. I'm actually currently raising up my Pokemon in Diglett Cave in Pokemon Red at the moment. Like, I'm not going to do this for every single generation, but considering how small Pokemon Red and Blue are, I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's make a living dex in Pokemon Red and Blue. There's only 150 Pokemon. What's the big deal? They're also easy enough to get anyway. I think the only real issue I'm going to have with Red and Blue is getting all of the Safari Zone Pokemon. That's going to kick my ass. Especially, oh my god, Clefairy. Not Clefairy, Chansey. Chansey is going to be so obnoxious to get. I even did the Mew glitch just for funsies. 151. Okay, smart guy. But yeah, I did do the Mew glitch just to get it, just get the living dex for fun. Are you allowed you to do the Safari Zone, Cinnabar Island? Nope, not doing Cinnabar Island glitch. I have to get them into the Safari Zone. Unless anybody has any better ideas, which, aside from the glitch. Good luck, you crazy streamer. Such is my life, where I'm trying to do things legitimately, except for the Mew. Mew's like my one exception. You know, I have so many mech units, I can finally make some APCs going at least. You know what? At this rate, I feel like we're just going to rout the enemy before we capture their HQ. Mew kind of has to be the exception. You know what's weird? Mew didn't have to be the only exception. Because you can get Celebi in the Virtual Console version of Gold, Silver, and Crystal. They just didn't give you Mew in Gen 1 for some reason, and I don't know why. Well, actually, no, I think I know why. I take it back. There actually is a good reason why they don't give you. It's because it's actually really hard. They couldn't exactly program events into... They couldn't exactly program the event into red and blue, because the only way you can get it is through mystery gift. And if I recall correctly, like the only way you do that is to basically trick the game into thinking that you're at the Mew event in order to pick it up in red and blue. And I'm not sure if Game Freak knew how to do that. They were able to do it for Celebi, but I don't know how they would do it for red and blue. You gotta get Mew legit. You gotta find a Japanese person who went to the Japanese Mew event in 1999 and still have their whole save file with Mew on it. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Nameless. I have no issues with that whatsoever. All I had to do is contact them, tell them to either mail it to me or I travel to Japan myself. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, you can totally get Celebi in the virtual console of Gen 2. Like, I forget where you get it. All I know is you get the GS ball from one of Elm's aides. I forget where you get it, but you definitely can get it. Or you can find a person who knows a guy who knows a girl whose uncle works for Nintendo and has the Mew. Or, you know what I could do? I could do the legitimate cheat code that was totally intentional and planned by Game Freak. Absolutely, wherein you go to Cerulean City, battle a guy, have Abra do a teleport, battle another guy, and then you teleport, and then you battle another guy, and then Mew is found on the Nugget Bridge. You know, it's like what? 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 There's a unit cap in this game? What? There's a unit cap in Advance Wars! I didn't know that was possible! Looks like you have 50 units deployed. No more units can be produced at this time. Wow! Okay. Apparently I overloaded the game. Oops. Well, it's okay. We can make more units now. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, see, we can make 2 more. Easy peasy. Thank you, Dirt Dog. You know me so well. Fun fact, there's a short horror visual novel called The Uncle Who Works at Nintendo. Really? What the hell is it about? Like, I can imagine what it's about, but like, what is the actual story about? Like, what happens that turns it into a horror story is my question. Thank you for the clip, limality. Human life is just that expendable. Thank you, Monokuma. You personally hated Toys R Us when you were younger because they kept on getting exclusive limited time Pokemon stuff. Now that's GameStop. Well, formerly GameStop. They kind of been, they kind of reduced the amount of in-store events lately. Mostly because of COVID. I'm just really glad that there's no real event Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. There was only one in the state where you live, and it was over an hour drive away, so it's not feasible with your parents, or you drive there. Yeah, I get that. I really, really get that. My Toys R Us was not that far, thankfully, but it still was obnoxious to get to because I would have to, like, go drive for, like, 30 minutes. And unfortunately, I think the Toys R Us that I used to grow up with going to shut down after they not foreclosed, but you get the idea. With the entire online mystery gift code, I don't get why they didn't just move entirely to always available online mystery gift codes. It's actually kind of interesting. They kind of toyed with that in Sun and Moon, because in Sun and Moon, that's actually how you get Magiarna, I think it was called. You know that that one Steel type event Pokemon that looks like a Pokeball, mechanical Pokeball. That Pokemon was actually available through QR code, and that QR code was always on. I wonder what Lash is thinking as we're casually marching our way slowly forward with more and more mech units that clearly outnumber her. It's kind of hilarious, guys. Okay. We're slowly getting there, guys. Next turn for sure. Next turn for sure. Patrick! Patrick Star, I'd like a word with you. Should I even bother moving anymore? I feel like I'm just wasting time at this point. Screw it.
Let's play.
This is a Twitch stream, silly.
Tactics.
Okay, for the love of God, just let me capture the stupid base! I am so tired! I just want to move on to a different map already! So the plot is that you're a childhood friend always saying to unreleased consoles and video games. Say you got them from his uncle who works at Nintendo. One night you go to his sleepover and then learn his uncle's coming over later at night. If you don't wise up and leave, it turns out uncles actually love Lovecraftian bigotries and trade children gifts in exchange for human sacrifices. Okay, that's pretty good. Flash, please. We've got you surrounded. Just let me capture your stupid base. Just let me in! Let the right one in! Or you'll be dead by dawn! Ah. I sometimes wonder if she's just a masochist. Whatever, we win. In silly stuff you learned last night, apparently the anime Fire Force actually uses the bra meme. That's funny. I'm done. Maybe I'll make a few more mech units just to make sure that I'm good, but still. Okay, 50 units deployed. It's time.
Here I come. Victory march.
Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is going to take a long time. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, everybody get powered up. Y'all are ready, right? Time to go marching in. Here comes the Saints come marching in. My god, they get so much movement out of that. That's crazy. Ah, it doesn't matter. We did it.
Toodles.
No big deal. It's not like this is our only hidden base. Toodles. Anything to report, Sammy? Negative. So far, there isn't any sign of Lash's files. Oh. They're thorough, I'll give them that. Hardly any time to evacuate, but they still managed to destroy her notes. Well, I'm sure we'll have more chances to gather intel in the future. We captured an enemy HQ today, and that's good work.
Okay.
You're right. There's still a lot of ground cover. We need to move ahead base by base and ensure that we take them all.
This is just the beginning.
What do you mean my technique score is 93? I had 50 units on the field. Oh, whatever, I'll take it. Imagine if that took as long as it did to intimidate in Gen 4. You mean like attacking a full health Chansey until it died? Yeah. Mission, See for All. And this is the only time you get to fight Hawk outside of Green Earth. And you fighting with Andy. Advance Wars really was the start of the whole I can't fall here, I must make my retreat style of Fire Emblem bosses. Yeah, you get to fight Hawk outside of Green Earth. It's wild. Black Hole air patrols have slowed troop reinforcements. Can Andy destroy all air and naval units and retake the skies? Commander, we received a letter from the enemy. Addressed to me? I wonder what it says. Let me have a look. Sir? What does it say?
It's a challenge. It says if you're not a coward, you'll come to the coordinates on this map.
What are your orders, sir?
We're moving out, of course. You think I'm scared of black hole? Not a—
Oh my god, Andy really is Ash Ketchum. Did I so recommend doing Eagle versus Hawk, the C4 mission? The layout is entirely different between campaigns. I'm not going to get there tonight, Nameless. That's the issue. I'm only doing the bonus maps. Well, I'll take your word for it, Nameless.
So this is the place.
That it is, Andy.
Hey, who are you supposed to be?
I am Hawk, a black hole CO.
Only 3. We're on the second one.
Why'd you send that letter to me?
I simply wanted to meet you, to challenge you. Man to boy.
Really? You want to fight me?
Yes.
That's wow, that was the most Megatron yes I've ever heard. That's right. I hope you could show me your tactical prowess. I've heard stories about your capabilities. They're a bit unpolished, but they're great nonetheless.
Stories about me? Well, I mean, of course I am pretty good at this, and word does travel, and it all makes sense, I think.
I require a skilled foe. Perhaps you would be an appropriate enemy. Plus, no one else has been able to contain your youthful energy.
Wait a minute here. I hardly know who you are.
Meet me in combat, and you will learn all you need.
Well, what will it be? Will you accept my challenge?
If you're selling, then
I'm buying, Andy. You would fall for any pit hole trap. That's what I expected to hear. Here are the rules. We use only air and naval units. The first to lose every unit loses the battle.
And if I win?
Then I will return this area to the control of Orange Star.
Okay, then if I lose, I'll let Black Hole take possession of this land.
Andy. Andy. Andy? Andy! You're just an officer! You don't get to make those kinds of decisions! Now? Now? Quite generous, considering that we already have control of this region. It is done. Let us begin, Andy.
Here I come!
God, Andy. These were secret missions in the original? No, they were still... No, these were still challenge campaign exclusive. I double checked. Okay. Interesting.
Victory is all yours if you defeat all the enemy troops. Let them have it.
Yeah, I double checked it. Okay, I think the wisest strategy is to make as many battlecopters as I can. Yeah, the landmasses are orange star and black hole emblems. It's really cool. Okay, bombers are worthless during this. Cruisers would be good. Cruisers would be really good. I'll make a fighter later. Number of troops 0. I assume everything past the first one. More cruisers! Okay. I'm just going to try to bait forward this battlecopter. Bombers can take care of ships at least? True. Is that a battleship? Why would you make a battleship? Oh, it's a cruiser. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, cruisers are the anti-airs of naval fleet, so having cruisers is going to be so good for this. The only real issue is that I can't one-shot a fighter, so that's a little annoying, not gonna lie. Battlecopters might not actually be useful for this. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to save my money. I don't think the battlecopters are worth it. It's only good for baiting. Yeah, Crashy. Yeah, we tried out Hachi for a tiny bit in one of the war rooms. I thought he's super freaking interesting. I forget, can cruisers fight other cruisers? Cruisers cannot fight cruisers. Okay. Shoot, how do I fight a cruiser again? A bomber? I don't want him to make a fighter. Screw it, bomber. Battleship versus cruiser? A battleship wouldn't be a bad idea. I just don't want to randomly get attacked by something. I don't know. Oh, here comes the fighter. Here comes the fighter. Da 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 da. Okay, I gotta position my bomber in a.
You got this. You got the power of you, Puyo, and Tetris.
Thank you so much for 400 bits, Wolf! I really appreciate the support of Puyo and Tetris. Always could rely on you guys. Honestly, man, I'm starting to wonder if it was a bad idea. Wait, I have an idea. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I have an idea. We're going to need a battleship in a little bit, but for now, I'm going to make one transport copter, and I'll tell you exactly why we're going to make these. We're going to make these so I can occupy... Okay, so I know what the strategy is now. The strategy is that we're going to occupy his landmass, his bases, so that way he can't make more. I think that's the strategy that the game wants me to go for. And of course the cruiser is in a really bad position. Fucking hate that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me position you in a good spot here. I'm gonna be about to be attacked by a fighter, but it's a-okay. I don't mind. I'm gonna put the transport copter here as a bait. As I make another transport copter. This one is going to... I'm gonna move you over one spot, and then hopefully we'll be able to take the sea base. Honestly, the real annoyance is the fact that he has his CO power ready.
Black Wave.
Man, I sure do love getting hit in the face by a black hole. Ow! The bomber will be okay. Oh, great! You made a bomber now! Fantastic! That's rude. You know what? If you're going to do that, I'm just going to heal myself up. And he actually is a nice counter to Hawks' CO power. It does counter it 1-for-1, thankfully. Ba 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 ba. Da na 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 da da da. Anybody like Europop? That's what I'm counting on. I swear to God, that one section in Andy's song legitimately sounds like... Still sounds like Still Alive. That's what I'm counting on. Battleship. Okay, hopefully the lander will make it over here in time to block it. Strange. I've never expected this outcome, yet the battle carries on. Let's see what happens next. Losing my bomber is annoying, but it's fine. We can deal with it. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? You let me get away with that? How'd you let me get away with that? What are you doing? And you're letting me get away with a free bomb on your cruiser too. What is going on? I mean, it took a little damage off of that, but who freaking cares? That bomber is done for. Okay, we're going to need a transport copter, and I guess we can hold off for a little bit longer. Okay, what's the range of this thing? This thing's range is massive. Okay, we're going to have to... You know what? Wait, yeah, I'll just leave as bait. It's fine. Hog is the guy who also promoted Flak for competency? True. That's fine. Once again, also fine. All right, and that seaport is blocked off. And... Okay, first things first, we gotta move that over there. You can clear out the bomber. And you can knock out the fighter. Or at least try to knock out the fighter. It's fine. Okay, we're going to have the transport copter go south and then go north. That's the strategy. Okay, let's see now. What can we do here? We're going to need another cruiser, and that's all we can make. That's fine. Just sit right there, max and relax, and all cool. Honestly, the real issue is that he's about to do his CO power again.
Black Wave.
Oh my god, of course you put yourself in that position. Yeah, that's actually the biggest issue is if his fighters get over there, but it's fine. I can deal with it. Do I want to use my CO power now or hold off? I can probably wait a little bit. It's fine. It's not going to kill us. That lander's going to need some help, though. You know what? Yeah, I'll hold off for a bit longer. Like, if I can build up my Super CO power, that'd actually be crazy for us. Let's see now. You made a cruiser, right? In that case, I'll make one bomber. We're going to lose our transport copter up north, but it's fine. Nice bomber. Of course you put yourself in that position. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna have to take the long way around. I don't want to be attacked by the cruiser. Getting attacked by the battlecopter would be a little annoying too. I really should block that off, though. Whatever, it's fine. We got a few cruisers that'll help defend us. We'll be fine. He's going to have to pick and choose if he wants to attack one of these cruisers, no matter what. Man, the one-time cruisers are actually useful, too. Sheesh. All right, that's fine. The lander will live, that's fine. Okay, stop making new stuff for us. That's really good. And now we can use our Super CO power. Which thankfully gives us a +5 to HP. As well as the offense bonus. Okay, I don't need you to do anything, so you can sit here, max and relax and all cool at that port. You can attack this bomber. Yeah, get rid of the fighter. Oh, it's not going to knock out the fighter. All right, in that case, we'll knock out the bomber. I want to knock out at least one thing if we're going to do this. Fortunately, the battleship won't be able to hit anything here. It's fine. We thankfully can one-shot the cruiser here so we don't take any damage here. Battleship can go... Oh, actually, we've occupied all his spaces! The battleship's worthless now! Frick! Alright, in that case, we're going to need to make some transport copters. With these transport copters, we should hopefully be able to occupy this space so he won't be able to make any more fighters. Yeah, he's locked. Yeah, he's officially locked into only making aerial units. All we need is cruisers. This is such a mean map to hawk. Oh, Stretch, thanks a liminality. You know what, I'm just gonna call you Carb, if that's okay. Like, your name's not hard to say, it's just a bit of a mouthful. Thank you, Advance Wars, for... That's perfectly fine, thanks. For showing people battleship isn't a universal term for warships, but a specific kind. Oh boy, here comes the battleships. That's what I was afraid of. The bombers. All right, well, that's why we have these cruisers lying around, isn't it? I wonder if he's actually going to be stupid enough. To not attack the one that's on his port. If he attacks the one on his port, that AI is actually smart. Otherwise, my god. Hang on, I'm gonna move the bomber over here so we can attract it to the side so we can attack them with our cruisers. That's the reason. Okay, that's the reason I put them all these guys over here, because they are forced to stand next to the edge of the map, so they have to attack us that way, and then we can blow them up with using the cruisers. Wabam, strategy. This series in general is mean to Hawk. Black Hole gets a new commander and dual strike with Hawk staying as a lackey. Boo! I'd rather him take the main lead role. He's cool. That's what one of your raids call you. Fair enough. Battleships isn't a universal term for warships, but it's a specific kind, for sure. Yay! He went for the battleship because you're a dumbass! That's what I was counting on. You know what? I just thought of a strategy. I don't need to keep that cruiser there. I could totally just have this cruiser go over here and blow this up, and then move the battleship on top instead. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Whatever. I am seeing a bit of an issue now, though. My resources are kind of dwindling a little bit. That's a little bit of a concern. Unfortunately, this cruiser is not going to be able to do much damage here, so we're going to combine this over here instead. And we'll make a few more cruisers on the side over here. And this lander's going to sit there, max and relax and all cool. Cool, cool. You need some fighters instead? I probably could make a fighter. But then they make fighters, and fighters aren't very good for fighting other fighters. Fun times. Fun fact, there are 9 proper battleships left in the world. Each are museum ships. Neat. I mean, most people don't really fight through naval battles anymore, let's be real. Not helped by the game's official lore being that after hearing Sturm's death, Von Bolt escaped his nursing home to take over Black Hole! Jeez! Well, anyway, back to Eurobeat. Oh my god, he didn't make a ship there. Are you kidding me? He totally did it. What the hell? I mean, you do you, game. Whatever you want, but still, what the hell? This is what I'm counting on. Sure, one fighter, whatever. And not only do I get to destroy that, but I also get to completely occupy your space here. That works out great for me. You know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna move you over here and move the transport copter over here because the bomber can't attack the transport copter. God, that's hilarious. Honestly, same idea. Same idea as before. Move the flying units over here, and then the 2 flying units will have to go attack these guys over here. Oh my god. Strategy, guys. Strategy! Yeah, see? They're forced to go down there because they can't attack the ground units. It's great. I mean, that one's a force to attack it, but still, we're fine. The only real issue is entirely because of the flying units, though. Whatever. This is why we have you. Okay. So we're going to have to do a little finagling over here. But basically, we're going to have to attack the fighter using this cruiser. And then this cruiser is going to knock out this fighter. And then we can move the chopper over here. That will occupy that space. That chopper can sit there, max and relax and all cool. And that's about it. Let's get a fighter. Okay, I'm gonna move you over here so it's easy for our lander to hopefully be a bait. Okay, you'll destroy that. That's fine. I don't care. You'll destroy that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. The annoying thing is they have a fighter now, which is obnoxious, but it's fine. We'll use this fighter to occupy this space to take out this battlecopter. Honestly, the real hard part is just keeping him from making more. Okay, we're going to need to get a few more flying units, though, so let's make some transport copters. Yeah, I'm going to need 2 more transport copters in order to occupy the spaces.
I must... Black Wave.
Thankfully, the only thing he can do this turn is have his fighter go attack and make another unit in his airport. But aside from that, we should be fine here. Do I want to use it now? I could theoretically use it now and take out the fighter that way. And of course he made a... You know what? Screw it. Yeah, we'll use our CO power now so that way we can knock out his units here.
Hyper repair!
Can't your fighter eat that chopper for breakfast? Oh, for sure. It's just that I can't knock out this fighter. And unfortunately, it's not a one-shot. Frick! Whatever. The chopper will probably just sit there to recover health, knowing this game. Will this fighter be enough to do enough damage? Not enough damage. That's annoying. Alright, in that case, the fighter is going to head back over here and occupy this space. So that way that the lander can go over here, and then I can finish off using this cruiser. Wabam! The extra defense is actually the thing that ruins us for sure. Fighter, just because it's faster moving. Yeah, all he has left is his copter, and I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. Yep, that's not going to do anything, and he's going to make another battlecopter. Fan-freaking-tastic. I think we win here. Theoretically, we should win here. That will destroy the copter. And this should knock out the copter here, and we win. That was a very fast map. How was that, Hawk?
Quite impressive, Andy. Victory is yours.
Now, like you promised, pack up and get out. It seems I have no choice. All units, withdraw. Yeah, why is Hawk so cool? He's actually an honorable guy. I really wish he actually was the CEO commander of Black Hole. He's cool.
Commander.
I guess the reason they did is because he's not evil enough. Commander, the Black Hole forces are retreating.
Yeah, we did it! I gotta tell Nell! Put me in touch with her right away! I'm gonna tell her all about how I totally bet our land against Black Hole!
You did what?
Yes, sir!
Yes, Nell suddenly sounds like the fish from SpongeBob.
Andy, what in the world are you doing? Now listen to this! I beat this guy named Hawk and drove his troops out of... I don't have time for that. Orange Star is under attack. The enemy is here in massive numbers. What? They've advanced beyond the front you were supposed to be holding. That means you fell right into their trap, Andy. Get back here on the double.
Nice. Yeah, honorable. I mean, he's honorable to his enemies. He's not honorable to his allies. There's a difference. And even if it is a trap, I'm just saying he was like, I kept my promise. I didn't say I was going to do more than that. I don't know how much more I can justify. He was being honorable bait. Exactly. Carb gets it. Going back to what you say, or have you played Dual Strike? The only Advance Wars games I played was Advance Wars 1 and this.
But what about... If the continent falls, these islands mean nothing.
Commander.
Commander, awaiting your orders, sir. Back to the mainland. Now, drat! Double drat!
Good job, Andy.
I did what now?
Okay, I probably could have done this a little faster, but I'll take a B. Do you care about spoilers? No, it's Advance Wars. Andy, certified dumbass.
Hey there.
Hi there, soldier. I got a fresh supply of collectibles in stock. Just come on down to Hachi Shop when you're ready to do business. One more map. Can I just say, what a freaking final way to end. We are ending against this asshole. Wow, the final map of this entire game stream is going to be against Adder. What a disappointment. Mission 06, POW Rescue. Briefing, avoid a cannon fire. Act swiftly and rescue the allied POWs. As a B rank, and Andy is a bonehead. Touche. In Advance Wars CS, Hawk and Lash do eventually defect from Black Hole to join your side, because they also basically give the finger Sturm's replacement. You know what? That's pretty sick. I like that. Well, hello there. What have you done with the Orange Star soldiers we've captured? They've been taken to the HQ as per your orders, sir. And you permitted that intel to be leaked back to Orange Star?
Yes, sir.
Our reports tell us they began gathering forces almost immediately. Excellent. Who's in command? Our sources report that Commander Max. Oh, is that so? Good old Max, like a moth to a flame. Capture his comrades, hint at doing something horrible, and out he comes. Max, you sad, heroic fool. Our troops have been deployed as you ordered, sir. Let's go! It's time to teach that human battering ram a lesson! When we're done with him, Max will have nightmares about indirect combat unit. Oh. 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 Oh no. In short, Stern's replacement ends up trying to kill Hawk and Lash because he doesn't like them as much as Adder, but an Asian stereotype rich woman and flak butt robot. So Hawk and Lash join your side. I respect that. What are you saying, Nell? Are you ordering me not to attack?
Of course not, Max. I'm advising that you take time to assess the situation, that's all.
It's the same thing!
The enemy has indirect combat units deployed in the middle of their army. Attack with troops that you have now and you'll play right into their hands.
So I should do nothing. Let them get away with this.
No, Max, we just wait and redeploy your forces.
While I'm doing that, who knows what they'll do to the troops they've captured? Come on, Nell, you gotta let me go. Those soldiers were captured because we messed up. We need to save them.
I can hardly say no if you put it like that, can I? However, you must proceed with caution. Understood?
Thanks, Nell. I knew you understand. I'll talk to you later.
Wait, Max! I hope this works.
Is it bad that because Nell is voiced by Christina V, I'm suddenly imagining her dressed as Shantae? I want artwork of that now. Okay, so we gotta play this safe. I guess we'll move you here. Fun fact, characters in Dual Strike have synergy ratings that make their powers stronger when somebody they're compatible with. Olaf and Lash have one of the worst synergies in the game. You know what? I can imagine Olaf yelling at Lash for her Conflangen technology and that it makes his brain hurt. You're imagining her in NGL Universe Officer's uniform. You know what? That would be cute. Dude, I am so sad they got rid of Noelle's beret. I freaking loved her beret. Okay, we're going to be pressing slow. That was a mistake. Oh, how I love it when everything goes just as I had imagined. Up next, I'm picturing some statues in my likeness to honor those achievements. One right there, and oh yes, one over there too. So divine.
Sir.
At ease, soldier. Just got a little rattled. It's nothing we've not faced before. It's this fog of war that's to blame. Let's be a little more careful next time instead of just charging into a fray. You got that? You like both Noelle designs equally? I mean, I like the long hair design. I just wish she also had her beret. Man, I wonder why I like having a beret, guys. It's on the top of my head. I can't imagine why I like having a beret. Give Max a beret? Yes. Oh my god, I can... Really? You only have a movement of... You have a movement of 8. What do you mean you can't move over... What? What's slowing you down? These are planes. Did planes slow you down that much? Oh my god, they do. No friggin' way. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I hate this game sometimes. Whatever. Okay, what's the strategy for this map? To win, defeat all the enemy troops. Pay attention to those woods. Ew. I gotta destroy these too? Frick. Okay, let's play this slow and steady then. Do I really want to waste my APC over here? I probably don't. Ugh. This anti-air might not be all that useful, but I don't know if they have any air units either. I don't think I need to destroy the mini cannon either, but I might as well do it just in case. Watch Adder's wood closely. Thank you, Nameless. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Can I could I maybe knock out that recon unit? No, I'm not going to be able to knock out the recon unit. That's annoying. Hopefully they don't have any anti-airs. Of course they have an anti-air literally right there. Oh yeah, yeah, totally. Carb, the just in the recon and artillery. Ugh. That's not me being sarcastic at you. I'm just saying it bad. Oh boy. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Deal with it as it comes. That's a lot of units. And then save scum? The problem is you can't save scum in challenge mode. You just start from turn 1 with the knowledge of where things are. Yeah, totally. Save scumming. Yeah, that totally works. Okay, there's probably a billion themes up there. How do I want to handle this? Let's go over here and see. Yep, there's an anti-air. I have an idea. We're gonna take this real slow. Okay, this tank can take a little bit of damage. Ugh. The artillery's not gonna do a whole lot either at this rate. Can I at least, like, see what's over here besides this guy? Not a whole lot. That's fine. Oh, boy. We're gonna have to do a whole zigzag motion down here, too. Frick me. And there's a whole bunch of cannons pointed straight at us, too. Happy November, Lundea. Pumpkin pie? Nice. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, we're going to take things nice and slow. Okay, there's a recon unit there. That's fine. We're going to have to make good use out of these mountains for sure. If I lose any units here, this is going to be real bad. That's why I kind of want to put the medium tank up front, because I'm hoping they can... You know, I probably should have realized there were going to be rockets. Okay, we need to get rid of that recon unit before we get hit by more rockets. The most dangerous thing there is easily the anti-air. We gotta knock that out before we can push forward. Okay, we're not going to be playing aggressive right now, so we'll just have the recon take the initial hit here. You're going to sit right there. The tank is going to knock out this infantry here. I don't know if they have any air units. I didn't hear any air units, but you never know. Okay. Here's the thing. What is the field of range on this thing? 2. So 1, 2. Okay. Out of curiosity, when they say range is vision range of 2, does it mean it's like this diagonally? Because if I do that, he won't be able to know that my copter is there, right? So theoretically, I destroy this, my copter disappears into darkness. Is that correct? As long as there's not a unit in those forests, yes. I'm gonna risk it. Take a drink? Thanks for a reminder, Wolf. Actually, I'm gonna have to refill my water. Give me a quick sec, guys. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna do a quick ad break so I can quickly refill. Plus, I also get rid of the pre-rolls for a while. It is in a diamond shape. Okay. So theoretically, this anti-air shouldn't know that I'm here right now. Okay, let's see. We're back from the ad break. Let's see. Unfortunately, I'm playing Max, so this freaking range setup is really bad for me. Shoot, what do I do here? Well, I can fire on this recon using this mech unit. No reason not to do that. Gives me some free hits, and it gives me a field of view to see there's those rockets. Yeah, we need to knock these out like yesterday, please. Thank you. Unfortunately, that's not going to knock out that. We're going to have to retreat the tank for a bit. So that way we can have this tank one-shot that. Following that, we can have this knock out the anti-air, theoretically. At least it should be able to. There we go. And then we can have the copters start taking out this thing here. Okay, so their field of view, they should not be able to see me right now. Unless, okay, here's the thing. The rockets will not be able to hit me unless they suddenly accidentally run into us, right? I don't think these... Okay. I think I'll take one hit using this tank here. That's fine. I think the real issue is as long as I avoid getting hit by that mini cannon, we should be fine here. Let's move this artillery up because it's going to need to get as close as it can so it can do as much damage as it can. And these... Actually, you know what? Let's attack these rockets. Yeah, let's try to avoid these rockets, like, hitting us too hard. Okay, the recon unit can sit right there, max and relax and all cool for a while. This guy can head over to these woods, and then we can stand on this mountain so we can get some extra field of view there. Yeah, I don't plan on moving that recon unit. You're guessing the mini cannon ignores fog of war? I'm thinking the same too. I don't know how it works, but yeah. Ah, crap, of course, there was a medium tank there. Why wouldn't there be a medium tank? Okay, good. So the anti-air cannot see where I am right now. Okay. Here's the thing. Do I experiment and see if there's anything inside of this forest? Okay, there's nothing inside of this forest that gives us field of view, and he also should theoretically not be able to see us. You think forests don't block air? I'm so mad at myself right now. I think you're right too, actually. You're flying? No, it makes sense. No, it does make sense. I just forgot. I actually straight up forgot. I don't blame you for that. That's entirely on me. Oh, boy. Let's see now. What's the strategy here? I think I need to knock out this mini cannon now while I still have the chance. While I'm sending the battlecopters to hopefully take out the medium tank. Okay, you will sit right there, max and relax and all cool. I'll drop you over here. I am 90% sure there's probably something in there, though. I am almost certain there's something inside of that forest there. I'm gonna sacrifice this tank here just so we can get rid of these rockets, actually. If there's anything in that other than infantry in that forest, you're going to question how it got there. Clearly a transport copter. Yeah, clearly. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, that takes care of you. But now we have an artillery over here, but thankfully it should not be able to see us. Yeah, I don't think the artillery should be able to see us. I think we're fine there. That being said, though, we gotta knock out this cannon. Okay, first things first. Move you out of the way, attack the mini cannon. Move this tank. It's not gonna reach. Frick. Okay. Thankfully, a mech unit can take out this tank here, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Thank God. I'm going to move this over here And there goes my game audio. Sorry about that. Capture card be stupid sometimes. I'm gonna move the APC over here, the mech unit over here. And move you over here so we can get a field of view there. Move the rockets up one space, that's fine. Move you over here. Honestly, I don't really need to move my recon quite yet. That can sit right there. Hopefully the mini cannon decides to attack the APC. That's what I'm hoping that'll happen. That's what I'm counting on. You thought you went deaf? No, that's entirely on me. It's all good. God damn it, you went for the copter. I was hoping he'd go for the APC. Adder smarter than he looks. Oh great, he's capturing my city now. What a jerk! Nope, they can see him. Yeah, you were right. I should have just sat in the forest. Should have just sat where I was standing. Oh well. Okay. Time for a little experimentation. Okay, nothing was there. Thank God. Now, the real question is there anything going to be hiding in the forest up north? I'm going to hedge a bet and say no. But let's just see for experimentation. Okay, nothing there. That's fine. I'm mostly concerned about my fuel usage, though. I think we might have to restock in this city, though, as soon as we can. Okay, we don't have to worry about that anymore, thankfully. Whew, okay. Thankfully, vision of one, we should be fine for now. Yeah, take things nice and slow where you have no rush. Yeah, a little bit too much on the back seating, but I'm glad that you're able to catch yourself. I just don't like wasting fuel in Fog of War, because like losing my flying units would really be obnoxious. Okay, so you know what's really freaking annoying right now? Because of the fact that this guy has field of view, he's able to see my unit here. Frick. All right, that's fine. Well, at least we know what's coming up soon. I probably should have captured this sooner. Oh well, too late now. Man, it's weird that when you destroy a mini cannon, it's considered a playing field. Yo, Crash, how's it going? Decisions. What do we want to do here? I guess we can try to knock out this tank here so we can clear out the city. But that cleared. I really feel like there's some stuff that's hiding in the forest here. We gotta knock out the... We have to knock out the... Okay, you know what? I can double check this. Yep. Okay, so I was going to move my copter over there so we can get free view over here in order to casually shoot this. There we go. That reveals that, and then I can move you over here and see if there's anything hidden over here. We're fine, and then I can move you over here. Okay, there's nothing in the forest. That is actually really helpful. And thankfully, I think we just barely avoid the mini cannon there too, so that's actually really nice. Okay, I just need to remember that anti-air is over there. And I'm just going to put you here just so we can keep track of where this guy's going. He's just signed up for PSP 7? Nice! Glad that you're able to make it. Okay, anti-airs are coming through on those cities on the bottom. Once the rockets are outside of range, I think we're good to... Actually, I think we're safe right now to step over here. Yeah, we're actually safe to step over here because they no longer have any range to see us. I'm going to capture these cities, so, like, let them come to us. The reason I want to let them come to us is so we can refuel. Thankfully, I'm playing as Max, so we can easily one-shot tanks using the medium tank. Or at least a full health medium tank, that is to say. Yeah, I definitely need to refuel on these cities, so we'll actually let them come to us. We'll play it nice and safe. Once these cities are captured, we can restock. The full health tanks can probably push up a bit, though. Thankfully, we should be out of the sight of the anti-airs for now. So we'll, again, play this safe. Okay, maybe them trying to capture my city is a little annoying, but it's fine. We can deal with it. Thankfully, it also looks like they're running out of fuel themselves. Oh boy, now here's the real issue. They have a medium tank. I mean, I have these rockets. Thank God for these rockets. But outside of that, decisions. Do I really want to use max power right now? I'm going to say yes, just so we can avoid as much damage as we can and hopefully one-shot the mini cannon. Man, I hate how the fact that I keep on thinking that Max has jiggle physics. Okay, so, we're going to have you one-shot the air, anti-air. That's going to be the biggest issue here. Following that, the copters should be able to knock out this medium tank. Chat, actual question. This one I'll actually ask a question on. Are air units able to restore health at cities, or can they only restore health off of airports? They cannot. Frick. Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with it. How much you want to bet something's hiding up here? Oh. Hmm. 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 I think we should be fine here. This should not have line of sight. This should not have line of sight. I don't know if the mini cannon has line of sight, but I'm going to move up the artillery anyway. We'll move the medium tank over here and it'll restock at the city here. I think we should be safe here. I think it's a really good idea that we did the max power earlier. If we didn't do that, this would be a lot more of an issue. Same with gas and ammo only being via APC. Oh, really? I could have sworn that ammo can be replenished in cities. At least I could have sworn that was the case. Oh, and guess what? I think there's an enemy hiding inside of that forest to the right. Either that or up to the north. Either way, fuck this game. Frick. Yeah, there's either one here or over there. And how much you want to bet there's a recon unit literally right over there? Yep, there's artillery. Of course there is. Okay. How much health do you have left? 76? It can for land units, just not for air units. That's fine. Okay, I thought you meant for anything in general. Okay, you gotta replenish here. That's fine. We'll move you over here to attack the artillery. How much health left? 36? This should be enough to knock it out. Nope, not enough. Frick. That's a little frustrating. Like, how much you want to bet right now there's something hidden inside this forest over there? I am 90% sure there's probably something hidden there. Okay, Color me surprised. Apparently, there's nothing actually there. I thought this was going to be way worse, actually. Okay, let's think about this here. I could send my anti-air, my flying units, and try to fight the rockets right now. The question is, do I really want to sacrifice them to the anti-airs? Or I could do something cheeky. Nobody ever expects the long-range max. Nobody! Okay, I am very certain there's nothing hidden down there. At least I don't think there is. I'll put the copter here to see if there's anything hidden in the forest. Thankfully, there is not. And I assume there's probably nothing hidden in this forest. Hmm. 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 This might prove a problem. Okay, what if I slowed you down using my... Okay, I think we should be okay now. Yeah, I think we should be okay here. With the APC blocking them off, I think we should be okay. Hey man, it looks like your rockets are on fire. Oh, interesting. He didn't go for it. I thought he was going to be aggressive, but he didn't. All right. I guess Adder be the kind of person I thought him to be. You know, a giant coward. Oh my god, free rocket shots. That's going to be so fun. And it looks like you're running out of fuel. Sucks to be you. Okay, let's see if anybody's hiding inside this forest here. Okay, nobody in the forest. That's good. And they don't have any field of view to knock me out, so we can freely do this. Do I want to risk this copter? I'm gonna risk the copter. And there's a recon unit. You know what? Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Are you going to activate Sidewinder now?
A battle with me is a greater honor than you deserve!
Are max rockets lowered damage or lowered range? Lowered range, but I don't know if they're lower damage. I know for a fact it's lower range. I don't know if it's oh so lower damage. Okay, so you have some rockets are able to hit me from somewhere. I don't know where, but noted. Oh my god. The anti-air actually ran over. I'm so mad. Okay, I will admit I didn't think the anti-air would be able to get me from up there, but I should have realized that Sidewinder gave him that much movement. That's on me. That's entirely on me. Indirect combat. Yep, it's both. 1 minus to attack range and minus firepower by 10. I have to keep the recon unit here so we can have field of view on the rockets, though. I wonder, how much damage should I do? Not enough. It's not really a safe spot for me to run to. Unless I want to block them off using the APC. There we go. Rockets are going to be annoying, but it's fine. I think we might be able to get off this mountain now, actually. Same for here. One rocket shot is fine. 2 rocket shots are annoying, but it's whatever. It's a range unit. What was I going to do with a range unit with Max? Aside from the rockets up there, but we don't talk about that. Yes! My power! It's finally back! Oh, lucky shot. Okay, now we can start moving the rest of y'all. How much boost do I get again? Plus 20? You know what? That should be enough, actually.
Give up.
I can't tell if Max is telling me to give up or if he's telling Adder to give up. Knowing this game's probably telling me to give up. I know this is challenge mode, but these maps have gone surprisingly smoothly. Honestly, the only reason they've gone smoothly is entirely because of the fact that these are early game maps. That does not do nearly as much damage as I'd like. That's a little frustrating. Yeah, but yeah, these are early game maps, so they shouldn't be that too difficult. The only real issue is that I can't reset turns if I make a mistake. Losing my APC is a little annoying, but surprisingly, I tanked that. Never mind, I didn't tank that. Frick. I'm sorry. Did you just disappear here? Excuse you? No, that is not allowed. Get back here, you stupid jerks. Thank God for still having medium tanks around to work off of. Okay, we gotta knock out these rockets, though, before they cause more issues. How much you want to bet there's, like, some rockets hidden inside one of these forests somewhere? Your rockets are somehow going to be the MVPs? I'm very curious how that'll happen, but sure. Oh, great. Yeah, there are rockets somewhere around here that gives them field of view. Not sure where, but I'll figure it out. Okay, how much you want to bet someone is hiding in here that allows them to see everything? You? No. Somewhere here. No. Well, shoot. I guess the rockets must be hiding inside this forest somewhere then. And now for the recon that could. Okay, how do we want to do this? I gotta be careful, mostly because I am really terrified of any rocket fire that's about to come our way. Because you never know where they might be hiding. Well, we found you there. Is there anything here? Nothing there, okay. Don't worry, little recon buddy, you'll catch up to us one day. Is there anything here? No. They have to be somewhere. The one recon I forgot to move with the rest of the army. I knew it! I knew there was a recon somewhere! That's how you were able to see everything, you jerk! And how much you want to bet the rockets are... Are the rockets over here? I wanted the recon to stay behind in order to, like, make sure they survey everything. I hate that this thing actually survived. Yeah, the rockets have to be on the bottom right. I am 90% sure the rockets have to be on the bottom right. There's honestly no other explanation for where they could be. Or they can be right there. Fantastic. Okay, that's fine too. These rockets are going to fuck up these rockets so damn hard. Hey guys, I'm coming. Don't worry. I did my job. I'll be there soon. I'll be the reinforcement backup that you need. This little recon will be there. Why does Max always have to be the ones where they can't build more units? Tell me about it. It's hot rocket on rocket action! Okay, we gotta rocket this anti-air before it causes problems for us, though. There we go. Okay, I think we're done on this map, theoretically. As long as we can knock them out, which should be any moment now. Yeah, I think we got this. If I activate max power, I think we should win.
You're gonna get hurt.
As long as you didn't forget the one unit that ran away from you earlier, I'm pretty sure I got all of them, didn't I? Unless there's one that's still alive, but... Yeah, apparently there's still one alive. Okay, I stand corrected. Oh, well, I still need that max power anyway in order to knock out all those units.
It only hurts for a moment. Sidewinder!
No, that one unit actually ran backwards. I saw it run into the forest and then ran backwards out of the forest. Yeah, so otherwise they would have done something there. Yeah, I am 100% sure there's nothing inside the forest. Like, down here, anyway. Unless it might be hanging out in the bottom area, but I highly, highly, highly doubt it. Honestly, the main issue right now is that my copter is completely worthless now because it can't shoot any more shots. Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna lose this unit, but it's fine. Oh, great! Of course, there's another recon unit that's still alive. Yeah, I'm all out of ammo. That's a little annoying. Oh well. Yeah, we're like, who cares? It's literally at the end. It's not a big deal. I don't need to. Okay. 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 He definitely tried to make it over, guys. He tried his best. Oh, hey, I can still fire shots even if I don't have, like, traditional ammo. That's fine. I didn't know that can happen, but sure, why not? Oh, you know what? It's out of missile ammo. It still has the machine gun. Yeah, I think they're done. There we go. Yeah, see, nothing hiding in the forest. You know, this plan was supposed to be perfect. You screwed it all up!
Yeah.
Hey, everybody doing all right out here?
Commander,
Are we ever glad to see you?
You just got here in the nick of time, sir. A black hole CO named Lash was going to use us in some experiment.
Why do I feel like Lash is the Tharja of Advance Wars? He was keeping prisoners of war. That was literally the plan. What? An experiment. Good thing we got here when we did.
Sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Max, we've been over this already.
You know that rushing headlong into the enemy territory is not the optimal strategy, and I'm gonna get a bad score for it. No, my apologies. I guess I got a little worked up there.
You really do have a short fuse, don't you, Max? Well, I'm going to let it slide this time.
Oh no.
Let it slide.
Your swift and decisive command made rescuing these soldiers possible. Thanks to you, they'll make it home safely. Good work, Commander Max.
Yeah, that was the idea all along. Glad you noticed.
That was cute.
Ah, it'll take more than that to beat me.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine trying to S-rank this with a perfect score. Step what? I mean, no, they said that the prisoners were going to be experiments for Lash. Do you feel like Max should sound a little deeper? He's a young guy. I think he's fine. All right, and that was the last map. All right. And that's all of the entire campaign of Advance Wars 1 and 2. Max sounds deeper than you do in your 28. Exactly.
Hey there.
Oh, hi there, No Limit. Hey, I'm like 70 or 80 years old and I have a high-pitched voice. Isn't that weird? You're my favorite customer. Thank you, Tommy. I've given you advice before, but let me tell you about my favorite CO. Me. You worked hard for that ticket after all. My units are just as good as anybody else's, but I've got a trick up my sleeve. Discounts! As a card-carrying member of the Merchants Union, I get a nifty discount on units. I get to buy people for their lives. Plus, my CO power lets me barter to cut those prices even more. But the real fun begins with my super CO power. With that, I can use cities to build any land unit, and that's with the big discounts. That's a big deal! My biggest downside then? Nothing. Well, some folks out there don't invite me to their verses in online matches. They say I'm too unfair. I think they're unfair. Oh my god! Yo, Hachi's banned! Hachi's banned from all the tournaments, guys!
Maybe.
On second thought, I can't stop any more buttons house rules, so I suppose there's no point in complaining. Maybe I'll play fair someday. But that day ain't today!
Come buy something.
Anyway, don't be rude. Come on and buy something. God, Hachi, you are the best. I freaking love Hachi. Here, let's buy his theme.
Good choice.
National theme. Let's buy Jess's theme.
Good choice.
Sensei theme.
It's yours.
Lash's theme.
Good
I'm probably
choice.
not going to be able to afford all of these, but I might as well see if I can. I may or may not be doing this because we finished early. Hey, does anybody want to watch me play through Pokemon Scarlet for a bit? I can do that.
What a deal.
There is some bonus stuff in there that I haven't done yet.
It's yours.
Yeah, sure, what? Sure, why not? Let's do a bonus stream of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Why the heck not?
What a deal. It's yours.
Does this game not have the other challenge maps? No, it does. I just,
Hey, don't forget.
I'm just not doing it on stream. I said I was only going to do the campaign. Like, here they are. I'm just not doing them. Sorry to say. Like, yeah, my main goal was just to do the campaign. That was it. Sorry to say. All right. There's only 2 artworks left that you have to get. And you get this one from completing the 100%ing the challenge campaign. And this is what you get for 100%ing the... yeah, both of these are for completing the challenge campaign of both games. And I've already showed the 2 pictures. Gonna bounce for tonight? No worries. I'll catch you on Friday for Mario Wonder as well. All right, well, I got some time to kill. Everyone, I hope you guys liked this playthrough of Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Probably one of my favorite games that I played this year, not gonna lie. God, I need these 3 idiots back in my life. Give me back my Advance Wars. And preferably keep the characters. Don't give me new characters. I don't want to go into Days of Ruin. I'm fine sticking with these characters, thank you. I can't wait for the Advance Wars bonus episode. We literally just did it. Thank you, Nick. But yeah, that's going to be it for Advance Wars. Thank y'all for joining for this. I'm going to go swap over to Scarlet and Violet and show off the stuff I didn't do. You like a new Advance Wars game, but with some of the Days of Ruin new unit types? Yeah, I'm down for that. Just, I just like, I'd be down to see what kind of characters that Way Forward would create if they got the chance to make a straight new sequel. Well, or, you know, also remake Dual Strike. I'm down for remaking Dual Strike. Just probably with less stupid stuff. Anyway, that's about it. I'll be right back.